Not everything in the aquarium hobby is beautiful, and this is good evidence of it. I have two neon tetras, the last two of the main display tank, and this hospital tank right now. The main display tank right now is almost ick free, but these two guys were two of the last fish with severe amounts of it on them. Yeah, it's hard, you know. This fish right here has been doing pretty well since I put him in here. The water's a little blue from the medicine that I used, but this guy right here, I'm really rooting for him tonight. He really took a beating these last couple days. I was out of town, and I ended up catching a couple of the fish with ick, and they all passed away within the day before I left, and I left my parents to take care, and they did a good job dosing the tank and hopefully eliminating the problem from the main display. It's just right now I'm dealing with the last couple fish. I have a clown pleco that's not doing so hot either, but he still is full of life, still swimming around, and I'm sure he'll be fine in the main display as I keep dosing it and everything and wait until it cures over time. But these two were a group of, I want to say 6. Now there's just 2 left, and there was 4 black neons, and there's 2 left in the display. They are completely ick free. Yeah, it's just hard to watch. This guy, you could see him, the lower one, he was definitely on his last legs when I pulled him out of the main display. I just got back today, actually, and yeah, this tank didn't really have a heater on it. All the ornaments in here that were from the main display, as well as there's media from the main display in the filter. The water's from the main display. It's been running for a week while I was gone, so it should be relatively cycled. I also threw in some quick start bacteria just for safe measures, and they seem fine. I'm just kind of hoping this is day 1. I just kind of wanted to record it so you guys could see, you know, not always the best things about fish keeping. I had a discus tank at one point that we lost all of our discus due to ick within like 2 days. Even while treating, we lost all of them. We still have some fish from that tank. We have 2 cory cats, those black neons. I think that's it. That's still from there. Right now in that tank we have 5 giant danios, a bristlenose pleco, clown pleco, who has ick pretty bad too, but he seems to be fighting it off pretty well, and he'll make it through the main dosing of the tank. We have a dojo loach, the 2 cories, emerald green cories, and then these 2 guys, 2 auto sinkless, and I want to say that's it. So, I mean, the main display, none of the danios had ick the entire time while dosing and treating. They've seemed to be fine. They're resilient little fish for some reason. None of them seem to care or mind it at all, but you know, they're still seem fine, still chasing each other around, having a great time. And this little guy right here, he's been fighting nonstop all night, so I'm happy that he's still going. The plecos, both of them, the larger one, not 1 dot on him, didn't have it when I left, didn't have it when I came back. He seems totally fine. The bristlenose, he's probably, his full size is about 5-6 inches. He's a big guy. And then the clown pleco, he was fairly new. He was pretty small, but now he's probably about 2 to 3 inches, and he's always out, always active. Even with the spots on him, he seems totally fine. I have pictures if you guys want to see. He looks brutal. I'll tell you that, but he seems to be holding up. I mean, those fish are made out of titanium, I swear, so we'll see. I'm going to keep dosing that tank and hope for the best. And yeah, I mean, so far we've lost 2 Madagascar rainbows, 4 neon tetras, 1 black neon. It's been rough. Ick is not fun. This is the 2nd time I've dealt with it. First time nearly took me out of the hobby, so let's hope for the best. I just wanted to show you guys. I've been pretty inactive on here, mostly because of that big ick issue. I unveiled that tank and lost all of them, and then my reef tank collapsed and had a big crash, and it was just not good. So yeah, we'll hope for the best. These 2 guys are fighters. I think they're gonna be okay. I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys are curious on what I'm using, probably can't see, but this is Super Ick Cure. I ordered it on Amazon really fast before I went, so my parents had something to use. And if you're curious about this tank, it was a discount tank at PetSmart. I think it was like 15 bucks. It's a 5.5 gallon. It's a decent size. It'll hold. He keeps doing this and it worries me because usually it's a sign of last legs, but he's not just laying at the bottom of the tank. You know, he's fighting, he's swimming. Anytime he gets too close to the filter, he flies out of there and swims off and keeps trying. So I tried giving him a little bit of food. They didn't really care. I hope tomorrow morning it'll be a different story. But yeah, and as far as the filter is what came with it, the heater is decent. It actually has a little knob on the bottom. You can't really see it, but you could adjust the thing from externally, so that's nice. So it's easy to control. The temperature right now in there is 75. Yeah, 75. I was gonna heat treat these guys, but it's late and I don't really have the time to adjust the heat or adjust the temperature every hour while I'm asleep. Because I don't think if I didn't give them medicine tonight, I don't think they would have made it till tomorrow, even if I did the heat. And plus, I think the heat would have stressed them out even more. I know the medicine's not necessarily the best thing for them either, but they've been dealing with it the last week, so I'm sure they've relatively gotten used to it. So we'll see. Tomorrow, doing a 30% water change on the main display before dosing again, because I wasn't here. I didn't get to do it yesterday, which would have been more ideal, but it'll be fine. And I'm gonna do a little cleaning in there, get all the algae out, because while I was gone, no one did any maintenance. So right now, it was majorly overfed. I come in with algae wafers all over the ground and food everywhere and algae on every single piece of decor. So that'll be fun to get off tomorrow, and then we'll see how the fish are doing, look around, see if there's any more fish that have any spots, dose it, hope for the best. That might be a little too much, so we might dose a little later on in the day, probably do the dosage at nighttime, late at night, so that way the fish can recover from the water change and cleaning. So yeah, sorry if I don't sound too happy. This is not necessarily the way that I wanted coming home to go, but you know, things happen. So I'm gonna play Siege while these guys stay up a little bit longer. I'm gonna monitor them till probably 10 tonight, so that's like another hour. Then I'll shut off the light and hope for the best tomorrow. I should probably turn down the flow, but we'll do that in a minute. All right, so thank you for watching, guys. I'll keep you guys posted on everything, and if you're curious, that is a Kid Goku statue in Super Saiyan 3 from GT. Yep, had to flex real quick. Sorry, guys. And that is Star Fox. So awesome. They got protection on them, I believe. You take care of them. I think good things could happen, or if not, it's fine. So just yeah, I'll keep you guys notified. I'll be on the comment section tomorrow and today, so if you guys catch this when I first upload it, you can ask questions. I'll tell you guys. If you want to know parameters right now, in the state that I live, our water is very high nitrate, or nitrite, whatever, and it's been a kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. I've been thinking about just buying distilled or getting an RODI unit, just so this, yeah, see what he's doing. That, yeah. Not everything's great, guys. Not everything's great. Oh, see that? He got right back up and keeps fighting, so I hope this medicine will treat it tonight and get the parasites off him so he can just heal tomorrow. I'll probably do a 1 gallon water change tomorrow. I don't want to stress him out too much, so we'll do a small water change tomorrow. Get him some nice fresh water. We'll grab some water bottles so it's not any of that nitrite getting in the water. And yeah, this big piece of rock came from the main display. Piece of wood came from the main display. Moss ball came from the main display. So all those things are covered in beneficial bacteria. They've been in here for the week. The filter, there is I want to say filter floss from the main display tank in there, as well as the quick start stuff. I threw in more today actually, so it kind of may have been too much and I might have done bad, but it's worth a shot. You know, anything, you know, you guys all been there. You'll do anything to save this fish. Those fish are our lives, you know. I reduced the flow a little bit so these guys can handle it a little bit easier. I just realized I had it on full blast, so I turned it down to 50. So that should help them out a little bit more. I don't know about the oxygen situation. If anything, if they keep hanging out at the top tomorrow, I'll probably pick up an Airstone and they'll be fine. Sorry to ramble again. Sorry, guys. So anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I should be posting more tank updates soon. And maybe, honestly, if you guys want, I'll start doing tank tips and stuff. I've been in the hobby for a couple years now, and I've made a lot of mistakes, a lot. So you guys can learn a lot from me. I could tell you all the things that I did wrong, and so you guys can do it right. I'm relearning, I'm doing better. I've been testing, I've been up on my water changes, which was a big problem before, is laziness, and that has to do with a lot of personal things, so I'm not gonna get into that, but let's just say I was not taking care of myself, so my mind wasn't taking care of my pets. And that's why I made as many losses as I did and dealt with as many things as I did and paid the price for it. I mean, I really wanted to get into reef tanks and I blew my shot at it. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer in life till I do get my another opportunity. But right now, this is what I have. I have that main display that I'm gonna try to recover and make nice again. Then I, you know, hospital / QT tank. So believe in these guys. They're a staple in the hobby and they're a staple in my heart, and I just hope for the best for both of them. So it is not fun. It is not fun. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be back and hopefully with good news. See you guys.